So we'll add a touch of yoga to this. Everybody's on a cushion, right? Yeah, okay. So internally rotate the flesh of the right thigh and then the left. Okay. Find your sit bones. And you can do that thing where it's kind of like you drop this plumb line down. And Lorraine, I imagine for you, this is probably an interesting practice, right? Because of the scoliosis, yeah. But like, find that moment where to me, like the sit bones are like a diamond. So we're like sitting on a diamond. And then draw up on the earthly doors or Mula Bandha. And begin to just kind of migrate upward and find where trachea branches down into the lungs. To line that up. And then the roof of the mouth, the crown of the skull. And you can do all those little micro adjustments too, right? So maybe like press the edges of the feet into the ground as we inhale and exhale. Notice if your rib cage is maybe twisting to the right or the left. Broaden the collarbones, lift up the sternum. And even play with the difference in the quality of mind that arises when you turn the palms up versus down. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And then to kind of help all of us ground a little bit, let's utilize the pure yan mudra. So thumb, pinky, middle finger together, hold them just below the belly button. Take a deep inhale. Begin to gather light and energy into your palms. Gently hold it. And then exhale. Allow it to enter you. Kind of see where it wants to go, right? And again, inhale. Gently hold it. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. And what I encourage you to do is, as we're on the exhale, kind of allowing that energy to move into the lower dantian, you can also begin to direct it, let's say, into your intestines, your liver. And what I like to do is, if you can join me on this as we inhale, gently hold it. Feel it condensing. Exhale. Feel it get kind of brighter and more vibrant. And then what I'm going to do is send that energy down into each hip joint, over my thighs and knees and my feet, so that I can deeply root into the earth. And at the same time that you're rooting into the earth, perhaps you can feel yourself expand upward like a tree. And just like a tree, you can begin to also gather energy from the earth. And as the canopy of you spreads upward and outward, gather energy from the sun and the moon. And perhaps you can even see what kind of tree you are. And perhaps find yourself stabilized. Energy flowing down and upward at the same time, spreading out. And just like a tree, perhaps through this never-ending movement and flow of energy within you, there is the stillness, however, to simply just witness. And perhaps even witness your own witnessing. And then take a deep inhale. You can exhale softly, slowly through your mouth, perhaps. Notice the difference of that. And then peel the hands away from each other, turn the palms up. Catching all the sun and the moonlight in your hands. Turn the palms down. Feel the energy of the earth. And then hands to the human tree. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. How's everybody doing? Good? Trees are my personal superheroes. So you can extend the legs long. I think this is one of the few times that we have everybody in a cushion. So I would extend the legs long. And there's a practice that I haven't done in a while with you guys. So just kind of point and flex your toes. See a little bit more of my head. Point and flex your toes, yeah. And then you can separate the feet a little bit and inhale. Run your hands around the outside of your legs and then the inside. Right, if your hamstrings are tight, keep a slight bend in them. Right, so these are the inside, outside meridians, the yin and yang meridians on the outside of the legs and the inside. I'll take a couple more. Honestly, I felt like I could have sat in that meditation for a much longer time. All right, and then bring your knees up. And I have my hands behind me and just rocking the hips. Side to side, everybody's got their animals around them. And then play with pressing, coming to the ground and pressing up. And then maybe come down, press up, and come to stand. I think we forget often how much we need the ground to help us rise. So I'll run us through a little shake. All right, everybody can see me. So if you can be parallel and either hip width apart or together, right? If you do one all the time, maybe do the other right now. And then draw up the lower ribs, smooth down the lower back. Hands are in the Taiji Mudra. Right, find your standing mountain. Right, noticing that energy that we deeply connected to before is still there. Earthly doors closed, heavenly gates open. Maybe put a slight grip in the toes, that's the bubbling well. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes or slightly lower your gaze. Take a moment and just notice the difference between right and left. Right. And if you're clenching your butt, release it. Extend the spine up even more. Inhale. Exhale, release the mudra. Let your fingertips graze along the earth. Step one foot out to the right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, expand into the sky. Inhale. Exhale, expand even more. That's it, Nathaniel. And reach up so much, maybe your heels come up off the ground. Connect to all of the elements around you. Inhale. Exhale, begin to lower the arms, shoulder height, holding the sky in your palms. Inhale, slowly bend down. And exhale, jump up. Oh, God, and release. Yeah, you need to shake it out. All right, the hum sound, using that sound to help break up energy. Stuck energy. I wish we could do that like with the planet. Like you could pick up the planet like a snow globe and shake it and just release all that shit. Buttering the lips, maybe running your hands through your hair. Right, fingertips running along the scalp. And then, because I think this is useful, come down the sides of the neck first, just to open the side channels here, helping lymph drain down. Maybe noticing, right, like this is all diagnostic and preventative too, right? So I've got a little bit of a cold and I can definitely notice glands are swollen on one side, but not the other. All right, and then come back up and begin to take the thumb, massage it into the upper ridge of the eye socket. And you may also begin to start to notice fluid draining down, which I am. And 2 fingers, 4-finger, middle finger, helping clear the sinuses. Even gently tapping. Right below the eyes at the cheekbones, the joint of the jaw. Just noticing. And then you can take the heels of the hands. Let your head rest in your hands, and the heels are gently cupping your eye sockets, and then roll your eyeballs, one way and the other way about 8 times. And then again, helping all of that fluid drain down. You can gently pull on the earlobes, opening the eustachian tubes, and then taking the thumb and 4-finger massaging points in the ears. even perhaps taking the palms, pressing them into the ears, and then pulling away. Gently cupping the occiput in the forehead. And the sides. Into the chest. Starting to make some play your body like a musical instrument. Coming down the top of the leg, back to the leg, other leg. Coming back up in the arms. And then maybe opening the shoulders. All right, just kind of drop your awareness into your shoulder joint, see maybe where it gets a little stuck or not. Go the other way. And then the other one. Then I don't know if we haven't done this in a while, and Anna, I think because you've been working out so much, you may appreciate this one. You too, Nathaniel. If you take the left hand, so what I'm going to do, step my right foot forward, take my left hand and grip the muscles where the pec inserts kind of into the shoulder joint. Okay, and then lean forward. And then just kind of swing the arm like a pendulum. And then go the other way. Okay, and then maybe the other one, step the left foot forward, take the right hand into the, oh, that one's tight. Just helping it open and release. Right, feeling the connections, between even the muscles in the shoulder, the left shoulder, and how that extends down even to the right hip. Right. Lorraine is back. And then let's do the hips. Little hip circles. Mine makes some noise. And then go the other way. All right, I recommend, if you can, doing it slowly, slowly. And then the other one. Okay, and maybe let's fan the heart a little bit. Hi, Susan. And then releasing the wrist. Nice to see you. God. So I would even recommend, I don't know if you guys have done this in a while, but like really dropping the tongue, like a lion's breath. Ah, ah, ah. One day we'll have to do like a long session of laughter yoga. So before we freestyle, let's just do a little kidney heater. So take the hands, rub them together. Okay, and remember in the beginning, right, deeply connecting to the energy coming down and up, right? Utilize that and harness that. Inhale. Bring the hands to your lower back, lift the chest, exhale into your palms. And we'll do that again, right? So this energy rising up from the earth, coming to meet at the heart, and the energy coming down and also meeting at the heart. And energy of the heart is expressed into the palms. The fire of the heart. So inhale. Hands to the lower back, lift the chest, exhale into the palms. Perhaps again noticing the difference between right and left. Say hello to your adrenal glands, give them some love. Really, I wish I could take my adrenal glands and like just rock them like a baby. So let's freestyle for the next minute, yeah. And then we'll do looking for the moon in the sea. So one of the things that I learned maybe like 5 years after I'd even started doing Qigong is like, so we're patting, right, to disperse and break up energy, right? And when you're doing this with a partner, you cup and draw out, right? So you can even do that with yourself, right? Cup and draw out. Toxin and this fuckery, whatever it is. And then let me get my phone because that has the actual time. All right. So begin to slow it down a little bit. And then, maybe from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just stop. And look inside, notice. And really take a moment and look through your body, start at your feet. Moving upward, hips, organs, lungs, heart, eyes, ears, teeth. And as we started to do a few weeks ago, right, and noticing that we could draw in the elements around us, water for the kidneys, wood for the liver, earth for the spleen, fire for the heart, metal for the lungs. Feel them flowing into you. And then inhale. Step the right foot back, draw the arms around. Come into the Tai Chi Mudra. And simply notice. And then from here, inhale. Exhale, release the mudra and step out into a horse stance. Picture pants. So the horse stance can be wide or shallow. Watch your knees. Okay. And we've done this. We're going to do looking for the moon in the sea. I'll show you what it looks like from the side, just so you can get the kind of geography of it. And then I'll turn around again and face you guys. But from my horse stance, I don't want to overarch my lower back, right? Making sure to tuck it so the lower back is long. I bring my hands up and I make a triangle with my thumb and forefinger, and I frame the moon. I'm framing an Om symbol right now, which is pretty interesting. Frame the moon in the palms, okay? Don't forget about the earthly doors and the heavenly gate. Okay, and connect that moon right with the third eye. And also feel the light of the moon flow into your palms. And moving into your arms, your shoulders, flowing. And then inhale. Turn your palms to face you. Allow the light of the moon to reflect upon your face. And slowly bringing the hands down. And coming forward, my back is long. Exhale. Trace the moon in the sea. Right, maybe feel your fingertips in the water. And then inhale. Exhale, slowly roll up. Draw the moon into you. And then again. Okay? That's it, Susan. So frame the moon in your palms. Inhale. Turn your palms to face you. Right, nourishing yourself with moonlight. Come forward. Exhale. Right, see the ripple spread outward. Inhale. Exhale, cupping the moon and drawing it into you. And we're going slowly, slowly. So if you need to take another breath, obviously, please do. And again, inhale, pause, connect. Exhale, nourish your throat, heart, lungs. Maybe take another inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, slowly coming up. And again, inhale. Let's pause here. And exhale. Inhale. Turning your palms to face you. Exhale slowly, slowly. Feeling moonlight. Saturate. And nourish. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So I know everybody's lung capacity is different. I got cat hair on my fingers. So I'm just going to do the movement, but you follow your own breath, okay? And trust your own breath, okay? Turning your palms to face you. And if you feel the need to stay over one area of your body more than the others, then also trust that. So why don't let's do 3 more, okay? On your own timing. And remember, you are standing on a body of water. And perhaps a mantra arises for you as well. And perhaps as you trace the moon and the sea, that mantra, perhaps the wish for the well-being of all beings, spreads outward across all of space and time. And when you finish the last one, just pause in the ready. And then you can step the right foot back to the left. Inhale. Release the mudra, turning the palms up. And then down. And then to the human. We can come and sit for a minute. What's everybody doing? So my hair is crazy. Anybody have any questions or anything? Susan, I'm glad you joined us.
Thank you. It was worth it just for that one exercise.
That's looking for the moon and the sea is very powerful. Yeah, I feel a lot better.
The energy of the moon the other night was just very intense right before the eclipse. And we had the monks from, there was a monastery in Atlanta.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, they went, I work at Ojo Santa Fe. It's a very famous resort and spa. And the monks came to bless the waters there. I guess they do it every year. And then I followed them up to Ojo Caliente where they did a more elaborate ceremony. And it was really interesting. And when I was driving home, that's when the moonlight really hit. It was like the moon was just giving me a hug the whole way home. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I'm glad you had that experience.
Me too.
Yeah.
During the practice, I felt there was a lot of tension around my head, my ears, my voice box. It's all here is going on of her energy. I feel a lot calmer. I'm still as aware it's there, but I'm a lot calmer. And instantly from the meditation we did, the introduction to, yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it just shows the power of transformation, and you can just do a complete 180.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for these practices. You know, I mean, we all know that when your experience is on your perception of it, you know, and so in these practices, you know, especially if you do a guru yoga practice, you know, and you see yourself as the guru or as the yidam or as, you know, whomever, and you become so. That's the practice. And then especially when it's infused for the wish for the well-being of all beings. That's so much better than being like, you're an asshole.
Sometimes.
Right. But it's, you know, it's so funny because it just reminds me of when I had a meeting with Robina and I was like, Robina, why is it that I can have these experiences and beautiful realizations and, you know, and that at the same time still have such like aversion and attachments? And she's like, it's simple. You just haven't perfected it yet. And I'm like, it's the perfection of wisdom, right? That's the phrase, perfection of wisdom, right? So if you're perfecting being an asshole,
That seems to be the American way.
oh my, they should
We're
call
not close
it like
behind.
it should be like the perfection of fuckery. Oh God, and you know, and then this is the antidote. Well, thank you guys so much for practicing with me. It's just always such a pleasure and an honor and a pure like refuge. The videos are up, so you can watch them if you want to go back. Anna's been watching some, yeah. So hopefully, sometimes they're titled properly, so other times no. So that makes it more interesting.
Surprise!
Exactly. But you know, you guys can always hit me up with any questions or thoughts. Yeah. Yeah.
Where are the videos, Gina? Where are they?
They're on YouTube.
Oh, they're on YouTube, right?
Yeah, there's a ton of them. I don't watch them because I just don't. I think they're pretty funny. There's a good amount of laughing in them. That's good.
Mhm. Always good.
The perfection of fuckery. Oh, good.
That's such a great word.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's become one of mine. It's so naughty.
A friend of mine reached out to me. He's like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm just trying to slay fuckery." And he's like, "What?"
Susan, I've just put a link in the chat for you. It's to the Fulton Norbu Ling
Oh, thank
YouTube
you.
site where you'll find Gina's videos under body.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure. I really hope one day we can practice in person.
Mhm.
That would be really great. Have to figure that one out. Nathaniel, you want to go out to Santa Fe, don't you?
Someday, yeah. It would
Santa
be-
Fe is beautiful. Santa Fe's got some wacky energy.
Oh yeah.
Wacky energy. Powerful. Yeah, maybe we can all do that. Susan, remind me again where you're located.
Monterey.
Oh,
I'd like to move to Santa Fe though.
yeah, and Monterey is beautiful too.
Oh, it's beautiful, but well, it seldom rains. You know, we had a big fire close by here a couple of years ago. We were on evacuation alert, but
No, the New
I
Mexico
love Santa
made
Fe.
international news last couple months ago, 2 months
Yeah, I
ago.
remember that. That was, did it come close to Santa Fe?
Oh yeah, we had
Oh, really?
near the Jemez reservation that was about 30 miles one way, and then another one about 30 or 40 miles the other way. So we were in the middle.
Oh my
And
God.
we had these ridiculous 40, 50 mile an hour winds and there's nothing to break it down. And it is so dry. It just sucks all the moisture out of your body. And yeah, I'm constantly using ointments and eye drops and everything, even now, just because it's so dry here.
That's the fuckery for sure.
There's a lot of that.
I could keep talking, but I've got to, I have to go. It's really great to see everybody. Please stay safe. Yeah.
Very
You
much.
too. Thank you.